Dear students, dear students, this is my second class for fifth semester, and in the previous class, I had given just the introduction part of the physics subject or the semester system which you are attending, appearing this semester and next semester. Now today also little bit I'll go to this introduction part only, and we have to discuss about what is the fundamentals of this subject called physics, because after short long time period of 2 years and some fundamentals of physics you might have you required revision. So that's why I will take some revision of fundamentals of physics, some concepts, definitions, and some important formulas, units of this subject. So therefore today let me to start with begin with again what is the physics. Let us start with what is physics, because you might be knowing that you are offered this subject since from first year science. You are learning this subject since from first PUC first year science, and then you have studied in consecutively for 4 years. Now you are in the final year, and you have to know what are the fundamentals of this subject, fundamental concepts of the subjects. Let us start with what is physics only. So don't think that it is very light. So what is this? We have learned already. We have learned 4 years. Again, it is sir is taking the revision. But just think over it. First of all, you think over it. What is physics? What are the branches of physics? What is significance of this subject physics in your day-to-day life? So that means after 1 year, in 5th year of this learning physics subject, still if you don't know the fundamentals of this subject, somewhere here and there you will go to the interviews after this year, and they will ask you some fundamental questions only. If you are not able to answer, this very pity thing. So therefore, now only you be careful, and your time for you to clarify the doubts. Clarify the doubts, whatever doubts you are having regarding this subject, whatever syllabus you have learned up to last 4 years. Just make the revision, brief note of that, and then afterwards you will come to know that, so I have forgotten to learn this, I have forgotten to understand this point of this subject. So therefore I am telling you, therefore I am making revision today, and if you revision of that is required at this stage also, because this year's syllabus, as I told you, is especially it will not deal with any fundamental concepts. Remember, now onwards, nobody will tell you what is physics. Nobody will tell you what is concept of displacement, concept of momentum. Nobody will explain you. You have to learn yourself. You have to know yourself, and then only you have to understand the next part of the subject, next portion of the subject. That's why it is required now at this stage. And when you go to the higher studies like MSc, or you go to any BARC course, anywhere you go, they will ask you the fundamentals, and you should be able to answer them, or you should be able to know that what is you are going to study there. So for that understanding the fundamentals of this subject is required, and that will be continuation of your previous year's study. So therefore you concentrate on these such things. Now 1 month duration time is there. There is no practical classes, only online theory classes are there. So therefore you go through such things now. Now let us begin with what is physics. Now suddenly some of you will give the answer that it is branch of science. It is the branch of science. But it is branch of science, alright, you have opted science also subject since from PUC. But after that, what are these branches of science? These are all branches: physics, chemistry, mathematics, botany, zoology. Many branches of science are there. Science means to know, scientia, Greek word, to know, to get the knowledge, to understand the nature around us, to understand what is happening around us. That is science. So therefore, here physics is branch of science. This is one thing. But again, it deals with what? Physics deals with what? Physics is that branch of science which deals with matter and energy. It deals with matter and energy. That you must know. Okay. So that means these are all matter, energy. Suddenly some of you understand, answer this question like this. But what is matter? What is energy again? Question arises here. What is matter? What is energy? Matter is one which occupies the space. Matter is one which occupies the space. Okay, all of you know this. And there are three forms of matter. There are three forms of matter. One is solid, liquid, gas. Now another one, plasma state, fourth state of matter. Now that is also state of matter. There is solid, liquid, gas, plasma. Energy. Energy is capacity of doing work. Capacity to do work. Energy is again the capacity of doing work or capacity to do work. So that is called energy. So that clear that all of you clear now. It is the physics is branch of science which deals with matter and energy. And as you go further, you understand what is matter, what is energy. Already you have studied it, but just I am making the revision of that here. And after this, here what are the again sub branches of physics? Physics is branch of science. Physics is branch of science. But what are the sub branches of again physics? So that there are many branches are there. There are many branches are there. One is that is starting with mechanics. Mechanics. Let us start with one branch that is called mechanics. That is one branch of physics, oldest branch of physics. Mechanics. And then you may again go further. It may be optics. It may be current, electricity. Current, electricity. It is also branch, sub branch of physics. Or sometimes you may also here study magnetism. Magnetism. optics, current electricity, magnetism, and then also again you go further, it may be modern physics, or here only we can have heat and thermodynamics. Some branches I am telling here, some branches heat and thermodynamics, these are all branches of physics. See these branches one by one you have studied. When you are in the first PUC science, you have studied some branches of physics. When you are in second PUC, some branches of physics. Again in the last 4 semesters of BSc 1 and BSc 2, some other branches of physics you have studied. One by one you have studied. And then you understood now, come to this year's syllabus. There also you are studying some branches of physics. So modern physics. So like this, mechanics you have studied in first PUC science. Heat and thermodynamics in the first PUC science. Mostly these two branches you have studied in the first PUC science. Again optics and some branch of this current electricity, modern physics, magnetism, you have studied in second PUC science. Studied them in the second PUC science. So your branches of main branches, these are all important main branches of physics that you have studied one by one since from last 4 years. So that these branches have their own importance. What you are studying those branches you know already. For example, now mechanics. Suppose you are studying mechanics. In the mechanics, what you have studied is the oldest branch of physics which deals with state of rest, state of motion. It may be state of rest, it may be state of motion. To take a particle, particle is, what is particle? Particle is smallest particle, smallest part of the matter. If you go on dividing the matter, go on dividing this matter, chalk piece, if you make pieces smaller, smallest part of that again. So smallest part of that is called as the particle. It's called the particle. Number of particles together makes body. Number of particles, combination of number of particles together make a body. Then a particle may be at rest, a particle may be in motion. There are two things now. One is rest, position, motion. Another one. So what is rest, what is motion? When the particle is at rest, when the particle is in motion. The question arises is that when this particle is at rest, when the particle is in motion. So that we say that the particle is in rest. It is called dynamic, it is called statics position. It is electrostatics. Electrostatics. That is called statics only. Suppose statics only. Statics. Motion means dynamics. Dynamics. When the particle is in motion, it is called dynamics. So that the particle may be in the state of rest, the particle may be in the state of motion. Again, this mechanics divided into statics and dynamics. It is divided, mechanics branch has been divided by this. Correct? Statics, dynamics. And first of all, you have studied dynamics. First of all, what you have studied here is dynamics. And here, what type of concept you have studied in dynamics? We Because once the particle is in motion means what? Change of position from one point to another point. Change of position from one point to another point. That is called dynamics. So therefore, here in dynamics you have studied motion of particle. It may be in one dimension, two dimension, or three dimension. You have studied that when the particle travels straight line path, it is one dimensional motion. One dimensional motion. When the particle travels in a plane, it is two dimensional. XY plane. XY plane. It is a straight line. Straight. It is XY plane. Three dimensional. It is in space. XYZ. So like this again, motion may be divided like this, straight line, xy, plane, space, like that. So these are the, again, the dynamics you have studied like this. Okay, this may be one dimensional motion means what? Suppose if you throw the stone in the air, go towards straight line path, it will come back in the same position, okay, in the straight line path. That is straight line motion, straight line motion. XY plane means what? Example, for XY plane, suppose if you, instead of throwing stone in straight line path like this, suppose if you throw the stone in horizontal direction, you go horizontally and reaches the surface of the earth. So it will go like this. It is called trajectory. Trajectory. So it will go, may fall like this. So this is called XY plane. Trajectory. Projectile motion. It is called projectile motion. The straight line. It is projectile. And space, the body, suppose the bird flying in the sky, birds are flying in the sky, that is space. Three-dimensional motion. Three-dimensional motion. Birds flying in the sky. Okay. So whatever is traveling in the space, it is three-dimensional motion. So like this you have to understand. So concepts very important, you should make clear when you sit for study of this subject, physics. And one by one here, to go through this type mechanics here, again you have studied some important concepts are like displacement, you have studied displacement, you have studied what is velocity, what is acceleration, what is acceleration, and so on. So many physical quantities you have studied here in the dynamics. What is work? What is power? What is energy? So all comes under dynamics. Dynamics is again branch of mechanics. Branch of mechanics. So therefore I am telling you, because this year you are going to study classical mechanics, quantum mechanics. At least for study of those two topics, 2 units, classical and quantum mechanics study, this understanding of these concepts, whether displacement, it is velocity, acceleration, work, power, energy, or to take them in, because we know that there are 2 types of physical quantities. One is vector quantity, another one is scalar quantity. Suppose if you take displacement, it is distance. Suppose if you take velocity, speed, acceleration, it is vector quantity. Vector quantity. So like this, you should differentiate between vector and scalar quantities, two physical quantities, two types of physical quantities. Physical quantities are one, see, physical quantities are one which are measurable. Length is measurable, mass is measurable, time is measurable. Length is a vector quantity, mass is a scalar quantity, time is a scalar quantity. So like this you must differentiate between scalar quantity and vector quantity. Again, see, these are study of all these fundamentals you must know. You must know study, means what is the meaning of these physical quantities? What are the units of these physical quantities? So that you must know these certain things, and then only you will understand the remaining part of the portion. Mechanics specially you must understand now. Now this year I told in last class also that mechanics and also the spectroscopy or optics and also modern physics. These are the three branches of physics you are going to study this year in all the two papers. And therefore I am telling you today, because it is a very high time to understand these quantities. Once you understand these quantities, then only you are able to understand the previous year, this year's portion, and then you go to higher studies, there also you will understand the portion. Otherwise, it is not possible for you to understand the subject matter. Dear students, this today, let me to check what is this time for this, up to this, how much I covered. Then wait for 1 minute, just to look whatever I written on the board for 1 minute or 2 minutes, then I will continue. Yes. So what is then, how to study them? That is the question now. Because once we start study here only, it will take more time now. Just quickly I go to the definitions of these terms. Suppose one, we start with the displacement. And I told you that it is a vector quantity, whereas distance is a scalar quantity. So that you will differentiate them. Change of position of particle is displacement. Suppose the particle will go here, from here to here, then change the position of the particle is called displacement. Here also the same, but we don't know about direction, whether it may be like this, any direction it may be, but here it is fixed, specified direction is specified, so therefore that is called displacement, and it is distance. Understood difference between distance and displacement? Unit is same, that is meter in SI system. Here also it is meter. Units will not change. Only if magnitude will remain same. Magnitude means what? You may ask, always you are getting here in the physics, what is magnitude? Magnitude means, suppose this is 1 meter, what is the magnitude? Suppose the displacement or distance is 1 meter, 1 is magnitude. Meter is unit. So that you must know difference between magnitude and unit. Suppose it is 2 meter, then you write here 2 meter. Correct? So that you must know and you must be able to write the units properly now. Now onwards. Because in day-to-day life you are measuring these units now. Distance measuring in this centimeter. Okay, because if you take any scale, you measure length in meter, centimeter. Then 1 centimeter is how to convert into meter. That also you must know. Then convert meter to centimeter. That also you must know. Conversions from one system of unit to another system of unit. That also you must know. Unless until you conversion you know, you cannot convert one system of unit because there are 3 system of units: CGS, FES, MKS and SI. MKS next extended system is SI system. So therefore that you must know this. Okay. Therefore like this you study the units also whenever you study the particular physical quantity. Conversion of them you must know. FPS means what? Foot. Unit of length is foot. Unit of distance is foot or feet. Sometimes they will. Like this you must know how to convert foot to meter. Take area, it is in square meter, square foot, you must know how to convert square meter to square foot. So like this conversions you must know. So like this I will study some other proper units, other physical quantities units in the next class also, because duration time we have restricted this time, because unless until you understand this class, whatever you are told to you, you cannot understand the remaining. We will go step by step, because now time is there for us to understand the basic fundamentals. Unless until you understand basic fundamentals, you cannot understand the remaining. So like this I will continue in the next class some other important concepts of this branch of physics, that is mechanics. Understood? So that we will go step by step now. So that mechanics I will complete first of all. Then you will go to some basic fundamentals of whatever question is there for you. There is electronics or spectroscopy. There is modern physics. Step by step we will go. Then we will go to your regular syllabus. Okay. I think students you have understood today's my class. If you any doubts, any questions, you free feel to ask the questions in the form of messages. Drop the messages in WhatsApp group. We have made group, and there in that group only unnecessarily don't make the messages. Only stick up to this syllabus, stick up to academic messages. Unnecessarily don't put anything in that FIPSM group. Okay, we will stick that also today onwards, because that is not required. Unnecessary discussion in that group is not required. Only you have to stick up to our group messages, stick up to syllabus, academic discussions. Okay, it should be healthy discussion, and then you will understand the subject. Understanding the subject matter is important now. Okay, that's why we are taking online classes, and you sit in the home, don't waste your time. Revision, you make as much as possible revision of previous year's syllabus, and that syllabus which is covered from in these classes, online classes. Okay, with this today I will complete stop here only, and next class, next video I will explain remaining part of